Hello there, my name is Richard McMunn from the interview training website, passmyinterview.com, and in this presentation I am going to teach you how to pass a second interview. So if you have a second round interview coming up anytime soon for any role or company, make sure you watch this video from start to finish because I promise to help you pass at the first attempt. And to achieve that goal, I will cover the following 4 things in this training video. Number 1, I will tell you which questions you will be asked during your second job interview. Number 2, I will give you 5 really important tips for passing your second interview. Number 3, I'm then going to give you a unique top scoring answer to each second interview question to help you beat the competition. And then finally, number 4, I will tell you where you can instantly download these slides plus my full set of 21 second interview questions and top scoring answers in a PDF guide. And just very quickly, if you are new to my channel, please make sure you hit that subscribe button right now. Thousands of you are passing your interviews at the first attempt. I can only help you if you are subscribed, and please hit the like button right now. Give the video a like because that really does motivate me to create more videos for you. Thank you very much indeed. Okay, let's get started with those 5 tips for passing your second job interview. Please take notes. These are important. So tip number 1 is to understand the purpose of your second interview. If you understand what a second interview is, it empowers you to impress the hiring manager. Now, a second interview means they are seriously interested in hiring you for the position, but it is not a foregone conclusion that you will get the job. You still have to impress them at the second interview. Now, the second interview typically places greater emphasis on assessing your compatibility with both the role's requirements, i.e. the job description, and also the company's culture. They want to make sure you are going to be a great fit for their team and you want to stay working at the company long term. So you now understand the purpose of your second interview, and that enables you to give really good answers that impress the hiring manager. Tip number 2 for second interviews is to make sure you understand the type of questions you will be asked during your second interview. Now, second interview questions typically focus on these key areas. Number 1, cultural fit. Will you fit into their organization? And also team dynamics. Are you the type of person who will fit into their team quickly? So you have to be positive about working in a team environment during your second interview. Number 2, the type of questions that come up during second interviews focus on your work ethic. How do you organize and plan your day? How do you prioritize your work to achieve the company's goals? The third area is what is called situational interview questions. These are questions based on how you would deal with situations that you will encounter in the position. For example, they might say to you, how would you deal with a conflict with a coworker? Tell me about a time when you had a disagreement with your boss. And the fourth type of second interview question that will be asked is career goals and also salary expectations. Now, sometimes the salary expectations question comes up during the first interview, but if it hasn't come up at the first interview, it will come up during the second. So they want to know what your career goals are. What are your plans for the future? The last thing they want to do is to take someone on in the position who's going to end up moving on to a different organization soon after starting. They want to avoid that at all costs. Tip number 3 for second interviews is to think about how you can stand out in your second interview. Don't forget, they will be interviewing several other candidates. It's great that you've been shortlisted, but you need to stand out. How do you do that? Well, number 1, you should show passion for your work and enthusiasm for the position. Make sure you tell them you are excited about the opportunity to work in this role and contribute to their organization's success. The second way you can stand out is to make sure you strengthen your answers with situations you have been in where you demonstrated excellence in a previous job. The more examples you can give of excellence in your work, the greater chance you will have of passing your second interview. The third way you can stand out is to make sure you have questions prepared that focus on what you can do to help their company thrive. Number 4, make sure you are curious about the company and its plans. You can ask them questions. What are the plans for the company in the next 5 to 10 years? And how can I be a part of those plans? What can I do to help you achieve your commercial and strategic objectives? And finally, number 5, this is important. Consider what opportunities there are for their company to improve or grow. So you could be asked this question: what do you think our company could be doing better? That's a really difficult question to answer. There is a way to respond to it. Very soon, I will give you the perfect answer to that question that will help you pass your second interview. So there's 5 different ways you can stand out in a second interview. Make sure you're curious about the company, do your research. And as I said, number 5, consider what opportunities there are in the industry for their company to improve or grow. And I will give you an answer to that question very soon. Tip number 4 for passing your second interview is to just be prepared for repeat interview questions. Now, typically, there will be someone on the interview panel who wasn't at the first interview. They may ask you similar questions that were asked at the first interview. So make sure you revisit the answers you gave at the first interview to ensure consistency in your responses. And tip number 5, this is another really important one for passing second round job interviews before I give you those answers, is to prepare a 30, 60 and 90-day plan of action that details what you will do in the position. So if you take with you a 30, 60 and 90-day plan of action to your second interview, it demonstrates you are ready to start work and, more important, give the employer a great return from your salary. So at the end of your second interview, you can say to them, just before I go, I would like to give you my 30, 60 and 90-day plan of action that details exactly what I am going to do in the position, and I would like to leave you a copy. I've created this 90-day plan of action for you, and you can download it at any time by clicking that link in the top right-hand corner of the video. Okay, let's now move on to those second interview questions and the example answers. Don't forget, at the end of this video, I will tell you where you can download these slides plus my full set of 21 second interview questions and top scoring responses. So the first question I want to work through with you is describe your work ethic. Here is a brilliant answer. I would characterize my work ethic as highly professional and centered on competence, adherence to company policies, and a strong sense of accountability. I prioritize clear communication, actively support my colleagues, readily assume responsibility for resolving issues, and take personal ownership of my ongoing professional growth. Furthermore, I place a significant emphasis on fostering mutual trust and respect within the workplace. After researching your company's culture, I am confident that my work ethic aligns seamlessly with your organization's values and expectations. So that is a brilliant, intelligent, smart answer to that second interview question. Describe your work ethic. The next question is, what's your preferred management style? Now, this question, this second interview question, is being asked to see whether your style of work is suitable to the manager, the person who you will be accountable to. So be very careful how you answer this question. Here's how I would answer this difficult second interview question. What's your preferred management style? Here we go. I appreciate a management approach that combines directness, fairness, firmness, supportiveness, and a forward-thinking outlook. I thrive under a manager who provides regular feedback and conducts periodic performance reviews, as it allows me to continually enhance my skills and contributions. Moreover, I value an inclusive management style that encourages open dialogue, experimentation with new ideas, and a genuine appreciation for the input I bring to the table. That's a really good answer. And that type of response will suit all management styles. It's a really clever answer to give in a second interview. Here is the next second interview question I recommend you prepare for. How would you handle a conflict with a coworker? So this is a type of situational interview question. Here is my top scoring response. When faced with a conflict with a coworker, my priority is to swiftly address the issue to benefit the entire team. To do this, I would start by self-reflecting on my own words and actions to ensure I'm not inadvertently making the situation worse. Next, I would initiate a private conversation with my coworker to delve into the root causes of the conflict. I believe in actively listening to their perspective to gain a better understanding of the underlying issues. Together, we would work towards finding a mutually agreeable resolution that promotes a positive and professional working relationship. That is a very strong answer that shows you to be a forward-thinking employee. It's a great answer. Here is the next question. What are your career goals? Don't forget, I told you earlier on that they will want to assess your plans for the future. What are your career goals? Here is a brilliant example response. My short-term career aspirations revolve around securing this position and swiftly acquiring the necessary skills to become self-sufficient and make valuable contributions to my team. I firmly believe in the power of collaboration, so I intend to develop my abilities as a proficient team player early on. In the long term, my career goals are closely tied to a continued journey with your company with the potential for advancement to a more senior role. I fully understand that achieving these objectives requires consistent dedication and a track record of impressive performance, which I am committed to delivering. On a personal note, I am actively saving for a down payment on my first home, and I recognise that my professional performance plays a significant role in achieving this financial milestone. Therefore, I am highly motivated to excel in my work and contribute to the company's success. That is a clever answer. You are saying you plan to be with the organisation long term, and also that you do have goals outside of work, and to achieve those, you have to perform to an exceptional standard for your employer. It's a really clever answer. Here is that difficult question. What do you think our company should be doing better? Here's a really good example answer. What do you think our company should be doing better? In preparation for my second interview, I delved back into my research on your company to identify potential avenues for contributing to its growth. While your company maintains an active presence on social media platforms, there is an opportunity to adopt a more proactive approach in lead generation and sales generation. For instance, leveraging Facebook and Instagram's advertising capabilities allows you to target potential customers based on criteria such as age, gender, interests, and demographics. This strategic use of social media advertising can provide valuable insights into the return on investment for your marketing expenditures. Furthermore, enhancing your company's online shopping experience with artificial intelligence presents another opportunity for improvement. During my visit to your website, I noticed the absence of an AI chatbot which could facilitate customer interactions and assist in product or service inquiries. Implementing such a chatbot could enable instant responses to customer queries and even offer incentives such as discounts to encourage conversions. These streamlined customer relation management solutions have the potential to significantly enhance your business's growth prospects. That is a really good answer because it shows that you've done some research before attending your second interview. You are not thinking on your feet how to answer that question. What do you think our company should be doing better? You've actually done some research and found several ways that you think that they can improve. And that shows you to be an innovative employee for their company? It's a really clever answer. So the next thing to do, if you want to download these slides plus my full set of 21 brilliant answers to second interview questions, is click that link right now in the top right hand corner of the video. Head straight through to my website, passmyinterview.com, and you can download these slides with the answers and the tips, plus that additional package, 21 second interview questions and top scoring responses. Make sure you check out that link, click it in the top right hand corner, go straight through to my website. Also, don't forget to hit the subscribe button. As I said at the start, thousands of you, and I mean thousands, are passing your second interviews. I can only help you if you are subscribed. Please give the video a thumbs up, hit that like button. It's really important to me. That's all I ask. It motivates me to create more videos for you if I see you liking them. And don't forget to connect with me on LinkedIn. I have put my LinkedIn link in the description below the video. It's always an honor to connect with like-minded professionals such as yourself. Thank you so much for watching and for supporting my channel. I wish you all the best for passing your second interview. Have a wonderful day.